Alright guys, we are ready to do a big test here. Finally time to do so. This is DMP XR150FC test number 1. For initiating devices, on zone 1, which is fire zone, I have my Faraday 10123 pull station. Zone 2 over here, I have the cheap little set of contacts that I got off of Amazon. Zone 3, the carbon monoxide zone, is my STI SS2402 push station. Zone 9, which is the smoke zone, is my BRK 2812TH smoke detector. Remote keypad I have is my DMP 630F remote fire command center. And the notification appliance is my MASS 121580A. Without further ado, let's get testing, shall we? In 3, 2, 1. So, I don't know if you heard, the horn sounded a little bit weird. It kind of cut half in volume. I think that's just the panel itself. Does some weird things. Might have to look into that. But the horn did temporal 3 coding, controlled by the onboard NAC. And it did silence after I silenced it by entering my user code. The strobe is still flashing because it is wired to an 867 LX bus NAC module with its own 12-volt power supply. That module is set to do continuous, non-silenceable. The system did activate very, very fast, and the keypads both produced a whooping tone, which is classic for DMP. Well, let's go ahead and reset it. Reset without, you know, like a regular keypad without the little buttons over here. You press and hold in the number 2. Now you can see it starting to reset. Sensors off. Sensors on. You might have heard the clicks from inside the panel. The auxiliary power relays turning off and on. Now the strobe turned off and system's back to normal. So now we'll do zone 2 quick. Pretty self-explanatory. Performs a little ding-dong tone. It's a door sensor zone 002 alert. Pretty basic. Now we will do the carbon monoxide zone. So that was carbon monoxide alarm. Horn did temporal 4 code. The strobe did not flash because that NAC is specifically set to only activate for fire alarms. Also heard the horn stutter a little bit, and that's another DMP quirk I've noticed, is that sometimes when it's coding, the panel will stutter a little bit. I don't know if that's like a performance issue or what. They might have addressed that with later revisions of the panel. I don't know. But now you also saw when I went to silence the panel, turn this key switch, press the silence button up here. This you can only do with the Fire Command series of keypads. To do a reset with these, you can just come over here and press the reset button. See sensors off and sensors on. And now we're back to normal. Now let's do the smoke detector. Go ahead and air this out quick. So you saw that it activated pretty quickly. Again, this detector was new in box, so I would hope that it would activate pretty quickly. So aired it out. Let's go ahead and reset. And there we go. Now, for the security portion. To arm the system, you can do it one of two ways. You can either scroll through pressing the command key until you come to this screen that says home and away, or you can just enter in your user code. Those will automatically pop up. So let's select away. You can see it counting down right now. And you can see it says all system on, so it is armed. Now you see it says home system on. So you start a countdown. We will trip the door sensor here. So now you see it says door sensor, enter code. If I enter my code, then it stops. So I'll go ahead back and arm it again. And now we are armed. Now let's go ahead and trip this and we'll let the time expire this time. Now you heard time expire. And the horn started sounding in continuous, and you heard the keypads do a very, very loud sweeping tone. So now you see the alarm LED is lit. Scroll through, we see door sensor zone 002 alarm, because the zone went into alarm after the system was armed. So first we will disarm the system, and that'll make that go away. And it says all system off. This does not have memory of those any alarms that were triggered before. So once you disarm your system, that event goes away and the system becomes normal again. But good measure is usually just to reset the whole thing just in case. And that's it. So that was the functional test of my DMP XR150FC fire and security control panel. Rate, comment, like, subscribe. You all know the drill. See you later.